Hi Libra, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is collective, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. Now, this could be a past, present, or future person coming in for you. It is whatever message Spirit would like to convey. If you do like your message today, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscribe and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. So let's get into your reading. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Libra, for the current or for the love situation that you want to discuss today, please? Okay, so the overall energy we have, what are you? You are new deck. So we have the Judgment card. Not that you can see it very well in sorry, I've also changed my layout. As you can tell, everything's all higgledy-piggledy. Right, so yeah, so we have the Judgment card as your overall energy. Now, this Judgment card is telling me that it's in the reverse. So it's telling me that you haven't finished making a decision on something. You may not be seeing things as for what they are. It could very well be that you may have been given a bit of a wake-up call, but it's like you're ignoring it. You're not really accepting it for what it is. Now, I'm not sure what that could be relating to, but it is suggesting to me that you may still have a little bit of growth to do to close out a particular cycle. It also can suggest to me that you haven't made a final decision on something yet, or you're just refusing to make a final decision. It could even be that you're refusing to believe that a decision has been made. This is very much you not wanting to see it. Now, we do have the Strength card underneath as well in the reverse, suggesting to me that you're potentially lacking a lot of courage. You may very well have been, you're feeling, you've got no self-confidence, and you've got no confidence in making a final decision on something. It looks as though you may have even been stabbed in the back, and you are trying to move away from it, and you're feeling very, very guarded too. So you've got lots and lots of cards here that are suggesting that something may have come to an end, but you've not made a final decision on it. Now, that could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to have been with regards to a previous relationship or a current relationship that you're in. It could be anything in general. It's just suggesting to me that you've got a decision to make, and you're either not wanting to make it or you're refusing to make it. Now, in your current energy, we have the Death card. I'm not sure which Empress this is. But yeah, so this is, no, it's an Empress deck that I've got. There's lots of different Empresses in every different form you can think of on this. So there's lots of different deities and lots of different female rulers and everything else in here. So I don't know all of them. I'm not sure if this one's a Hindu goddess. I'm not sure. Don't know. Feel free to put a comment if you know which goddess this is. But yeah, so not Empress, they're all goddesses, I should say. But yeah, so this is the Death card. So potentially you are going through some sort of transition. You're changing. Something has come to an end. You're very much starting something new. On this particular Death card, she's chopped off a goblin's head. I'm not sure if she's catching the blood, ready to drink it. It's a little bit sadistic if that is the case. But to me, it just looks very much like you've been in a big battle. You've come to the end. Something's come to an end. You're ready to move on from it. You've learnt from it. You've grown. You're a lot stronger than you were. Very much ready to move forward into something better. Leaving that battle behind. Leaving whatever it was That's, I mean, that's pretty hideous and ugly, I'm not going to lie, for a really gross little goblin or orc, or I don't know what kind of head it is. It's got pointy ears, sharp spiky teeth, it's green, some sort of monster. And she's slain it. It's very much suggesting to me that you've, obviously, I'm not saying that you've killed someone. That's not what we're saying. But you may have slayed your own demons. You may have, something has definitely ended. You have cut the head off of something. It could be maybe you've ended a relationship. Maybe you've just ended a mindset. But whatever it is, you're transitioning from that into something better. Okay, what have we got? Clarifiers. And all of these are suggesting a lot of good things for you. So we have the Empress. So this could be you. This could be your person. It's very much suggesting that, I mean, I'm taking this as you being you. So we've got Scorpio energy here. This is suggesting to me that you're very grounded, you're very nurturing, you're very loving, you're very giving, you're very loyal. You've got a lot going for you. Now, this could also be your person, and this could be what you are wanting to attract. It could be what you are going towards. It could even be that you're a mother. You could even be pregnant. And something that you've come into an end of, maybe an end of a cycle, potentially. But this is somebody with a lot of abundance, somebody with a lot of good luck, a lot of happiness. We then have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new abundant start to something. It's possibly a new job, could be a new romance. Whatever abundance is to you, this is a brand new start. It's a brand new start to a cycle. We have the Four of Wands, stability, happiness, celebration. So all of this in your energy is absolutely fantastic. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune as well. And the wheel is in the upright, telling me that you're in for a lot of good luck. You have finished any sort of karmic lessons that you were doing. You're receiving good karma at the moment. You are having a very good lucky turn of the wheel at this point in time. Anything that you've given out to the universe is coming back to you. Any goodness you've given out, it's all coming back. You are very much receiving luck, joy. You've learned lessons that you need to learn so that you've been able to, you can move forward and have that happiness. Now, your person, we have a Six of Swords in reverse. So your person's going through a bit of turbulence at the minute. They're very much stuck in turbulent waters. They're trying to walk away from some sort of betrayal, some backstabbing potentially, but they're not succeeding. Now, that could just be themselves. It could be that they've been self-sabotaging and they're trying to walk away from that, but they're a little bit stuck at the moment. They're very much still going through a bit of turbulence. They're not having much forward movement, not like yourself, at least anyway. You're doing brilliantly. I mean, this could be your person's energy and this could be yours, but I'm going to go with this one being your energy because that's in your placement. Okay, you took 2 cards out and there we go. So your person then, your person is definitely wanting to move forward. They're wanting to move forward and have a lot of success. We've got a Chariot. So they're very much on the move, or they're trying to move. Obviously, they're feeling a bit stuck with this Six of Swords, but definitely something where they are very much wanting to move. Maybe it's that they want to move physically. Maybe it's moving to a new house and they want to move physically to a new house. It could just be that they want to have forward successful movement with yourself. We have a Temperance as well. So they are seeing this as being something that they've got a lot of hope in a romance with yourself. They are feeling that you balance them out. They've got a lot of faith in it as well. They see it as something that could be some fulfilling, and that potentially they're also very spiritual and they feel that you're a good spiritual match for them, and that you very much could be the yin to the yang, or whichever way around. But they're feeling like you somebody that's very calming, very influential, and it just seemed that, like I say, it's telling me there's a lot of hope there. Now, we also have a 9 of Wands, so they do have their guard up a lot. They potentially have been hurt in the past, especially if they're coming out of this turbulence. They could, or they might not be fully out of this turbulence yet, and that could be very much why they've got their guard up as well. Now, like I say, that turbulence could be just self-sabotage, and it could be that they may be overthinking things. It could be that they're not letting their defenses down, and they're not really letting you in very much, and that could be what this turbulence is. So if this is a new person and they're very guarded, it could purely be down to the fact of, they're going through a lot mentally. They may have been through a lot in the past, and they've just not quite finished going through it. Now here we've got Cancer and Sagittarius energy. So your person could potentially be Cancer, Sagittarius, but they may not be. Like I say, we also have the Scorpio energy there with that death card as well. So your person could be a Scorpio. Now, how you're currently viewing this as a relationship. So we've got the 7 of Swords here. So you want to be open and you want to communicate and you want to know what is going on. So it could be something where you don't yet know what's going on in the relationship. You might not have formed a relationship. If you are already with this person, you want to know what's going on with them. This is very much a laying all your cards out on the table. If it was in the upright, I'd say it's somebody being sneaky. Right here, you've got like a man passed out on the ground. I mean, he could be trying to steal something out of the pot. I'm not sure. He looks like he's passed out to me. And then you've got these two people that could be betraying him. Who knows? Or he could be trying to steal something while they're distracted. In the reverse, it's very much the opposite. It's very much you wanting to have your cards laid out on the table. You want to know what's going on. You want there to be honest, clear communication. You don't want things to be kept in the dark. You don't want anything sneaky going on. And it's very much that you see this as being something where you don't know the situation at the minute and you feel like you need to know the situation. You want honesty and clarity. Let's get clarification on this 7 of Swords. Okay, yeah. So we've got a 6 of Pentacles. So that 6 of Pentacles is suggesting that it could be to do with finances. Maybe you feel like something isn't quite balanced. Maybe there's more giving and from one side. Maybe you're giving a bit more. It could be that you're showing more affection than the other person. And you might just be feeling a little off balance. And that could be very much why you need to know what's going on. It could just be that you need clarity with regards to finances. Maybe something's happened and maybe you're in a bit of an argument with this as a current partner, and maybe there's something to do with finances that you need clarity on. Over here, I mean, you're showing me financial abundance with this Ace of Pentacles, so it could very well be something to do with that. Maybe you feel like you've got more to offer, and you want, full disclosure of everything. We do have the 3 of Wands, so you are trying to be patient. You are trying to see if things come to fruition. You're very much trying. It's potentially you may have already spoke with this person, especially with this Ace of Pentacles. And to me, it's like you're now waiting for them to make a move. So it could be that you're waiting for them to make this move forward, and they haven't yet. So it's like you're patiently waiting at this point in time. We have a Hanged Man. So again, it's suggesting there's a little bit of stagnation. Very much nothing seems to be happening at this point in time. Maybe you're separated and that's why you're patiently waiting. Maybe something's happened in the past. You're all ready for a new start. Your person sees you as hope, but they've got a lot of things to do. Maybe they're still stuck sabotaging themselves. You're in need of honesty and clarity because things were out of balance previously, and now you're patiently waiting, and things, It does seem like things are a little bit stagnant at the moment. It could be that you're trying to see things from a new perspective, or your person is, but to me this is suggesting a bit of stagnation, very much not really moving forward, especially with having that Three of Wands. It's like you're kind of just sitting back, watching what's going to happen. And then we have the Page of Swords as well. So definitely sitting back, watching things happen. Now, the Page of Swords as well does tend to be, some people say that his spy is like a spy card. To me, he's very much an investigator. Not so much a spying card. It's very much somebody that is trying to find things out. So it could be that you're trying to find out, where you've got this Seven of Swords and you want the clarity. This could be you trying to find out that clarity of what's going on. It could be you trying to feel out, you know, can you be in a relationship with this person? Now, it could also be communication, and that you're wanting some clear communication. And this could very well be that clear communication coming in. Now, that could be you or your person. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So very much could be you. And it could be that you just want to communicate with them so you can get this, you know, you can get it all cleared up of whatever is going on. Now, in your obstacles or in your challenge, we have a Nine of Pentacles. So that's suggesting to me that somebody's independence is a bit of a challenge. Maybe somebody has been single for a long time and they are used to being on their own, and they might not want to be in a relationship. They might not be used to being in a relationship. That could be where your person's got this Nine of Wands. It could just be that they've been that guarded in the past, that they're now very much, they've got that independence. They don't really like letting people in. The Nine of Pentacles can be single, abundant. It's very much, like I say, independent energy. Now, it could be somebody else. It could be somebody else that is embodying that. It could just be somebody that is coming across as somebody that is very stable, single, abundant, and they could be a challenge if you are already in a relationship. To me, though, this is suggesting that independence is a bit of a challenge. Maybe one of you or both of you have potentially had codependent relationships in the past. And obviously, if you do get into a relationship, you know, keeping your independence within a relationship, so you're in an interdependent relationship, is quite a hard thing to do sometimes. And you know, a lot of the time it is a very challenging thing to do, to keep that independence while you're in a relationship. So it could just be that is what that challenge is. Let's get some clarification on that. Now, it could be stability. It could also be money, because the Nine of Pentacles is also very stable. There's a lot of finances going on there as well. So it could be money that is a bit of a challenge. I mean, here we do have that Six of Pentacles, like I say, where things were a little bit out of balance. So it could have something to do with that. We have a High Priestess in the reverse to clarify. Now, that's suggesting that certain things may be being talked about a lot as well. So whatever it is, it could be things that that should be kept. Not so much should be kept, but it's like there needs to be verbal communication around it. So whether it's to do with somebody keeping their independence, whether it's to do with finances, it's something that needs to be talked about and not kept secret. The High Priestess in the reverse, she's not somebody that can rely on her intuition for this. It is something where she needs to find the knowledge and receive that information. She doesn't know that information. When it's in the upright, she does things in the quiet. She's very knowledgeable. She's got her intuition's on point. In the reverse, she's not got it. So it's very much something that needs to be out in the open. We do have a Two of Swords in the reverse. So there is also somebody's at a crossroads. There's a bit of a decision to be made. And it is something that needs to be... there's not as much needs to be, but there's a challenge with the pace of the decision that's being made. Excuse me, just sneeze then. I do apologise. So in the reverse, this is very much somebody that may feel like they're being rushed into a decision. but they know that they need to make a decision. So making sure that they've got the information, because she's very much blind, the Two of Swords. And if you haven't got the full clarity on something, especially with this High Priestess not knowing something, you know, it's suggesting to me that somebody's not got a full clarity and a feeling like they have to make a rush decision on something. And what that is involves a Knight of Cups. Now, this is very much a message of love coming in. So whether this is to do with somebody's finally coming forward, giving that offer of love, and it is going to knock someone's independence because they don't know, okay, well, what's going to happen with it? What is it you're expecting from me? How far do we go? What is it going to be long term? Is it short term? What's going to happen? You know, it could be something along those lines. That could be what this challenge is. Or it could simply be somebody else is coming along with an offer of love that could be this Nine of Pentacles, and they're trying to rush one of you into making a decision. Take it as it resonates. That will be valid for some of you. Now that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy as well. So potentially it could be one of those. Now, if you manage to navigate through this challenge, we have a Queen of Pentacles as the outcome. So that Queen of Pentacles is very much suggesting to me a very loving, nurturing outcome. Happy family, happy home, stable, abundant, possibly with a child as well. Literally, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is, you know, extremely nurturing, very, very much family orientated as well, but she does also like the finer things. So it could simply be with the independence and the money side of things. If this is a relationship that you're going into, you know, could be merging your finances together, gives you a very stable, happy family home. Now this is Earth energy, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, so you've now pretty much had every energy going out on the table. But yeah, so it could very well be you know, a very, very happy, stable ending. Now the Queen of Pentacles does usually obviously come after the Nine of Pentacles, so it could simply be that independence that I was talking about earlier. That could be the challenge about somebody not wanting to become well, you know, not want to leave their independence. Maybe they've not leave independence, but stop being single. Get one more for clarification, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles is being clarified by an Eight of Swords, an Ace of Wands, and a Page of Cups. So all good things. The Eight of Swords has come out to the side. So somebody potentially doing a bit of overthinking, but it is something that they are able to control and come out of. It is a bit of a challenge for them, but it could potentially be something that is being worked on. Now, I'm going to assume that the person that's potentially doing the overthinking is your person, so the Nine of Wands, possibly with their self-sabotage and everything else. That's very much what overthinking generally tends to do. Your guard's up quite a lot because you tend to be overthinking, thinking that you're going to be hurt and everything else. So very likely to be your person's energy keeping themselves trapped. But like I say, it is something that they are in control of, and it does look as though they are challenging themselves to come out of it. We have an Ace of Wands, so something that is the start of something very fiery, very passionate, and you've got a lot of energy for it as well. It's something that is going to be very, very good, very much happy, fun energy. And then we have a Page of Cups. Now, this Page of Cups could involve a child. So it could very well be, like I'm saying here, about, you know, happy, nurtured families. It could be that a child is then coming into things, possibly a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could simply be that there is another offer. It could be that you're bringing back in the fun fun, flirty, happy energy. You know, comes with a lot of passion, and then that beautiful stability as well. Right, let's get you some romance angels oracles and see what other messages Spirit's got for you. Get one more. Thank you. Okay, so we have got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So remember how when your person's energy, as I said with that, with that temperance card, very much suggesting that they see you as being a spiritual couple. So very much could be, you know, connected from your past life. You may have a very spiritual connection. We've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So possibly that could be what that challenge is. Somebody new that could be stirring your romantic feelings as well. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Which could very well be your person wanting to move, you know, with that chariot, because that is very much movement and traveling. Yeah, so good luck with your love situation. Now, if you do want to hear any of the other signs, you will find them in the playlists on my channel. Feel free to check those out at any point. But very much good luck, and thank you for joining me.